games for them. Games,
Yeah, that's pretty
Three times.
good. All right, we started the film just a couple minutes early just to make sure that the app worked. Yesterday it crashed on us, and then we couldn't get it to reload. It kept crashing. But yesterday we ended up losing 3-2. So we're actually playing Summit again because we're the fourth place seed, and Summit, because they won 2 games, they're the top seed. So yesterday was just for practice, but today's for keeps. This is the elimination game. Winner goes to the finals, loser, season is over.
It's like such a silly argument.
Okay.
To be like during the game. No, it's like a silly game.
This is like right here. Watch it. Yeah, it's just like right here.
Because when we were talking last week, it was 10
Well, that was.
You should have listened in on the older guys on the live feed over here.
Oh, yeah?
He was lit.
Really?
Swearing.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, it was like.
Yeah.
Holder was not happy.
Yeah, I was watching it. And a lot of times the parents, it's always one-sided, right? They miss a call one way, and it's, oh my gosh, right? You missed another call. It's like, yeah, that probably was fine. So there's, some obvious bias the parents, but you can at least try to be a little encouraging, especially with the refs. Yes.
Then they call hooking, obvious hooking.
There's a lot of smashing into the boards and stuff.
A lot of that was away from the play.
Yeah.
It's from the referee's perspective. It's my end and I wasn't supposed to play.
Right.
Same thing happened.
Yeah. Well, it's good to eliminate Boulder. But now they've got to play that point for Southern Colorado. Apparently it's never lost. Who dominated that with 50 shots on goal to 4, 6 or whatever it was. And they were cheering that 6 goal too. Calm down a little bit. It's like the 6th goal, the 6-1 victory, and a minute left. I guess if it's your own kid, you're really excited about it no matter what. I guess we're really early. And then I was like, we're still like really 5 minutes early. So,
Yeah, Sean Jess went in there.
oh yeah.
It girls seem like they're really fun.
Yeah. Well, it's either the last game of the season or they play for a championship, you know. I think Avril, also Elena's mom sent me this. Let's take a picture of it. Elena's doing this fighting contest training
Oh,
for
Olivia,
girls.
what are you going to do? But she has a cross on the 31st and 2nd. So the only day she could do is April.
Oh, like
She'll
a
probably
dress.
just do both.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because when I asked Avril, she's like, "Who else is doing it?"
You're like, I guess I'll go find out for you.
So Olivia might do one drop in
Yeah.
the middle one.
Yeah. She has a cross Tuesday.
Is she doing the toss at May West or is it like I guess it's
Called,
yeah. Oh, okay.
it's boring.
Compared to these, yeah.
Yeah. Probably everything seems slow compared to hockey.
We have cheer. So, I mean, it's here you show up right an hour early, sure, whatever. It's the game. You go like cheer is like all day, right? You get there at 9 a.m. You don't leave till like 2 or 3 after awards ceremony. Your girls on the carpet for 3 minutes. Mat. Sorry, she's on the mat. Not the carpet. Mat. 3 minutes. And then you're just sitting there watching other cheer. And it's just like,
Yeah.
oh, it's like my own kid.
Well, it is a little more entertaining than the dance.
What's that?
It's more entertaining than the dance.
Yeah, that's true.
You know,
We did
'cause
go to
they do,
dance
like, all
recitals.
this stuff, like, whoa. Like, like when I watch her tumbling class, I'm like, I think I just saw 1,000 flips in front of my eyes.
Yeah.
There's so many worlds.
It is visually, yeah.
It's like, whoa.
pyramids and flips
All
and all
this
this
stuff.
stuff, and music. Yeah.
It's impressive though. I'm like, dang, it's like I would never be able to do that. Oh yeah.
It's a lot more involved than I thought because there's like the sideline cheer, which is the only thing I knew, because you see the cheerleaders on the sideline.
Yeah, like the
But then there's like competition, which is like the main thing of cheer.
It wasn't that way when I was
Yeah.
in high school. I don't ever remember. Like, we went to state one time, so that was it.
Yeah.
But it wasn't the big hair either.
Yeah.
Because I see now they have like all the big bows.
They have to have a look with the slicked back to a ponytail and a bow. It's at least for her group, she doesn't have it.
Well, I think they changed it.
Maybe they changed it for the routine, but at Forge, since they're talking about is the slicked back. So it's just at the cheer meeting. And App at least wanted me to ask about hair colors. Hair colors of what, you know, color their hair. She said it had to be a natural color.
I'm like, oh, come on. We'll let the hair color be your
So
deciding
you could
factor.
color it blonde, or if you're blonde, color it brown or whatever, but you can't like go. And if it's in or if you have for the, what's that? I think so. Yeah, I started early.
I'll hold this. Let me hold this just so she
Yeah, our kids used to do soccer on Saturday, like Arvada Vs Summit. And it was back when, you know, they weren't even real games, they were just like the nets, big nets on the sides. And he was Peyton. We'd go over the game all excited, you know, whatever, and then Peyton would be like the kid that was just like picking grass, like over the sideline, didn't care less, right? And then we're just like, you perfected, you know.
his thing.
Found a bug.
Oh, I kind of liked it though.
Oh, no crutches.
No, she.
Nice picture. Skate across. Yeah, that's tough. A tough injury. this is the first game of the semifinals. Arvada Summit, the rematch. Yesterday, we had technical difficulties at the end of the game, but Arvada ended up losing 3-2. So Summit was undefeated in the sort of pool play or whatever. So they're number 1 seed. We're the 4th seed. So if we win, we'll play for the championship this evening. And if we lose, this is our last game. Same with Summit. So it's all on the line here. And hopefully no technical difficulties. We got Paisley, Elena, Hensley, Addie, and Olivia to start. Paisley on face-off, Brecklin's in net. Summit's dumped that deep into our zone. Addie's back there. Paisley trying to get this out, gets wrapped up. Here comes Elena, able to pick this up. She's gonna have Paisley, if she can get it over to Paisley, does. Big collision with Paisley and another player. They're gonna be playing really physical. Our Summit is a much bigger team than ours, probably older girls. It's a 15U tournament. We have 3 15-year-olds, but Summit could very well have most of their team as 15-year-olds. I don't know, but they definitely look big. Starting to play really physical. Uh-oh. Wow, Summit with an opportunity there, but Brecklin had some pads down and thankfully no harm. I thought that was gonna be an ice, but no. So we've got Allie out there with Olivia, Avril. Oh, and Maya's out there. So I don't know if we're just playing with 3 defense. I think we are. So this is Allie, Lorelai, and Avril. And Summit is just shooting one after another. They're not showing shots on goal on the scoreboard yet, so I don't know what the count is, but it is several. Summit sends us back around our zone. Lorelai's trying to get there, not in time. They take a shot. Addie's got room. Summit's on a line change, hits it up towards Avril. Avril's chasing this into the zone. Summit's a really good passing team. They get it out. This could be an icing. Yep, we're gonna call icing and bring it back. 11:48 left. Okay, they put shots on goal now on the scoreboard. They're showing 2 for Summit, but I have to think that there's more than that. Ash, Tamara, Paisley, Addie, and Olivia. And so the defense, they're just rotating 3 defense, and it looks like Allie's gonna be playing center. And for some reason, they're facing off at the center ice. I don't know why. But here comes Ash. Ash dumps that. There's Addie on it. Paisley and Ash. Summit wins that, pushes it into our zone. Olivia's chasing it around the net. Ash on that. No, can't get it out. Addie looking to find somebody, but can't. All right, finds Paisley, but she's covered immediately. Over to Ash. No, it's shot back in. Nice deflection by Elena to keep that from getting to the goalie. And I think that's probably going to end up ice. Yeah. So they'll reset this back. Hensley, Elena, Allie, Olivia, and Maya. And I think who's missing is McCracken. That's why they're putting Allie back as a center, because McCracken's out. They were rotating McCracken and Paisley last few games, but So we were playing very short-handed. Oh, Elena just got hit by this 24 that's heading towards the net. Big girl. Here comes Allie. No, that's Maya on it. Maya trying to get this up to Allie. Can't. They fire it right back. Good stop by Brecklin. And Summit just pushes it right back into our zone. They're still showing 2 shots on goal, so that I know that's not right. So Summit's got more than that. Summit centered it, and they're going to take a. It's just bouncing around in front of the net there. Maya back on it, goes all the way back around. Olivia's there. She's trying to get it up to Elena, but Summit does a good job of knocking us off the puck and being real physical, much more physical than we are. Here comes Olivia. Olivia didn't want to get there first, get smashed. All right, and here comes Maya. Maya's got room to skate. She's trying to find somebody open. Finds Elena. Elena's gonna have a chance. Gets knocked right off the puck. That's how Summit's been played. Oh, nice! That was Hensley that brought that right into the goalie, but. And here's Paisley with the shot, another block. Oh, Paisley's knocking them off the puck now. This game's going to get pretty physical, especially the refs don't call anything. So I can assume that this game's going to get very physical. Which I don't think favors us. And stopped by Brecklin. 8:46 left. Paisley, Avril, Lorelei, Addie, and Olivia. Avril gets this out. Now they got to chase it. It's Lorelei chasing. Avril's chasing. Summit gets it back into our zone. Olivia's controlling this behind the net. Gonna try this again. Try to get it over to Avril. Avril's tied up. Back to Paisley. Paisley to Lorelei. Just goes right past her though. Back to Paisley. Up to Avril. Here comes Summit. Summit's knocking it back over to Maya. I think Coach wanted it sent quicker because now Avril's covered. They're trying to send it back the other way, can't. They just keep sending it back over to these forwards one after another, and they just have a hard time getting it out. Avril's got this out. That's going to be offsides call. So good time for a line change and reset here. Allie, Ash, Tamara, Addie, and Maya.
Yeah, this happens.
It's Ash in the neutral zone there. Over to Tamara. Looked like Tamara slid into one of the Summit players and the ref goes safe. All right, here comes, pushed into the Summit zone. And this can probably, no, that's on goal, so no icing. Maya trying to get this over to Tamara. Can't get it out. Allie still can't get it out. Back to Addie. Addie bounces that off the wall, but Tamara's just totally tied up. Here's Ash. We're just slapping that puck, but here's Tamara on the forecheck here. Ash is going to have a chance. On a bad pass, Ash pushes that forward. Paisley coming in. Close to a too many men penalty, but here's Paisley. Paisley trying to push it under Ash's feet, but can't get there. Oh, Summit parents were asking for a penalty there. I'm not sure what they were asking about, but maybe a slash, but it seemed minor. Here comes Paisley. All right, Paisley again. Trying to send a lane. Oh, that's going to be icing. 5:26 left in the first period. Still 0-0. They're showing 4-2 shots on goal, but I don't think that's right. Paisley, Elena, Tamara. Paisley, Elena, and Hensley. Addie and Olivia. Paisley's just oh, here we go. Hensley's got a chance. Hensley battling, but man, Summit is just so physical. Look at her, just pushing right through. Much bigger. Here's Paisley. Back to Elena. Elena gets this out, but this is probably going to be ice. Yeah, they're going to call icing and bring it back. Line change for Arvada. The defense is going to really have to work hard because there's just 3 of them back there. So 1 defenseman on the bench. We got Addie, Maya, Avril, Lorelai, and Allie. Allie wins the faceoff over to Addie. Addie trying to get this up to Lorelai. Does. Lorelai bounces this out. Avril trying to chase this down. Lorelai there. Avril got to get back on side. Doesn't. It went silent. So Lorelai, Avril, Allie, Addie, and Olivia. No, Addie and Maya, sorry. Avril knocks that in the zone. Summit pushes this out. Addie's trying to chase this down. She got Avril cross ice, but sends it up. Avril's able to push this up and out into the neutral zone. Avril's staying on it. Loses her stick for a second. Avril checks the girl into the wall. Oh, and they're going to start calling penalties. I think Summit's been doing that all game, but the Summit parents are very excited when we go to the box for the same thing their players have been doing the whole game. But anyway, 2-minute penalty, 3:54 left in the first. And Arvada's going to have to try to kill off this power play. Olivia, Maya, Hensley, and Paisley. And here comes Paisley. She's actually got room to skate. She tries to get this over to Hensley. Kill a little bit of time. Can't overcommit though. Here comes Summit. They get past Hensley and Paisley. Take a shot. Bounces off the goalie. Another shot. Deflected. So good job by Brecklin stopping a lot of these shots. Uh-oh. Well, Summit's able to just pass that right in front of the net. Squeezed it right in between the post and the blocker of Brecklin, who's been doing a great job. But anyway, 32 seconds into that penalty, and Summit's on the board, 1-0. Allie, Ash, Tamara, Olivia, and Addie. Here comes Allie. Allie trying to get it through and center it, but nobody's there. Addie sends that towards the net. Olivia with it. Be an icing call. This is Paisley, Lorelai, Avril, Addie, and Maya. Oh, it's gonna be offsides. I think some Summit parents wanted another penalty on Avril, but no call. So we got Avril, Paisley, Lorelai, Addie, and Maya. Summit wins and gets around our forwards. Dumps it deep. It's Addie behind the net. Addie gets it over to Lorelai. Back to Addie. Man, this is going to be a penalty on... No. I don't know why they were lighting. I'm not exactly sure. Interesting place to light it. I'm not sure what happened, but maybe it went out of bounds. I don't know. So this is Allie, Hensley, Elena, Olivia, and Maya. Maya behind the net, trying to push this up to Elena. Elena's defender fell there, but is still trapping the puck. Goes back around the net, Olivia. Hensley's got to get there, can't get there in time. Oh my gosh, Summit's able to head right towards the net. Almost with a nice pass, but just no connection, says. All right, here comes Allie. Allie's got lots of room to skate. She's got Hensley with her too on a 2-on-2. Passes it to Hensley at the line. Summit parents cheer when their player knocks down one of ours, but not so much the other way. And here comes Summit again. There's Allie. Oh, they wanted a penalty on Allie, but they're not going to get it. So here's Addie. Addie's still fighting back there behind the net. Summit emerges. They try to center, can't. Uh-oh, they got players out there. No, I guess it's wide. Here's Allie. Allie sends this up and out, and Elena's going to try to chase this down. Oh, and Hensley's able to push that deep and go out for a line change. This is Tamara and Ash are coming out there now with Paisley. That'll end the first, down by 1. They're showing just 6-3 shots on goal, but that's crazy.
I'm not holding! Mama!
All right, we're start the second with Paisley, Ash, Tamara, Olivia, and Maya, and Brecklin in net. Arvada wins the face-off. Maya chasing this down, but not going to get there first. Tamara's trying to knock this up. Does. Paisley sends that deep into the corner. It's Ash on it. Ash might get there first. She does. Over to Maya. Maya pushes this back deep, but this can be an icing. 13:21 left. Line change. Avril, Allie, Lorelai, Addie, and Olivia. Tied up in skates. Avril trying to get that out, couldn't. Behind the net, Addie's there. Over to Lorelai. Lorelai has a chance to get this up and out. Passes it up to Allie. Allie's got Avril with her. Can't quite get it over to Avril. Avril's... Wow, that ref went down. I didn't catch that on camera. Maybe see it on the replay, but the ref got tangled up. He's shaking his knee out. Looked like he's in some pain, but not moving quite the same though. Hopefully he's okay. Lorelai tried to get that over to Avril, couldn't. Avril's still working. Avril's gonna take a shot. Takes a shot. Lorelai there, but just outside of her stick. The Summit has slowed down for a minute, which is good. I'm gonna take advantage of this. I don't know if we're tired.
Get it out!
Overskated it. There's Lorelai on it. You get past Lorelai. Somebody lost a glove. There's Allie out there. Addie. They're gonna end up taking, nope. So Avril's gonna try to knock this out. Does. Avril's gonna chase now. They're gonna go for a line change. Everybody was line changing, but the Summit bench is more favorable in the second period here for the line change. They've scooped the puck up and have got a couple of shots on goal there, but Brecklin able to stop them both. 11:29 left, and it's Hensley, Elena, Paisley, Maya, and Olivia. Maya over to Paisley. Paisley over to Olivia. Go gets caught in her skate. Oh, Olivia's going to the bench, possibly for her first ever penalty. Is that Olivia's first penalty? That's Olivia's first penalty of the year. So I think that Coach Sean's actually I mean, you know, you don't want a penalty after the whistle, but I think that there's some smiles on the bench for sure. So we've got Paisley, Maya, Hensley, and Elena. But yeah, Fitty, I guess hopefully not our last game, but if we lose, it'll be our last game. But Olivia's got a penalty here. A nice shot on goal here. I think that was Maya. I'm not positive, but... Paisley skating back. Summit just coming right on through, taking a shot wide. Elena there. Just send it back around. Hensley there. And back over. All right, Elena's got to get this out. It's Maya working. They take a shot, another shot, another shot. Brooklyn able to stop however many shots that was. And we'll have a line change. This looks like Allie, Paisley, Allie.
Go Paisley!
Addie. Oh, we need one more. Tamara skating in. 1:11 left in the power play kill.
Let's go Paisley!
Paisley sends this up to the... Tamara trying to pressure, but they're good at passing right around. Paisley stopped that with their skate. Uh-oh, Summit coming back in. And nice, here comes... Addie's got it, space. Oh, Addie's getting hooked. No call, though. Tamara there. Summit tried to center that. Goes wide. Uh-oh. Addie with a hard fall into the wall, but she's back up. And Addie back down again. I don't know. And it slips out into the neutral zone. 15 seconds left on this penalty. 13, 12, 11. And I know the power play killers here are worn out. 2-1. Power play is over. And Olivia's coming right back out. And Olivia just gets blindsided. No call. That was way worse than some of these that we've seen called, but anyhow. So here's Avril, Lorelei, Paisley, Olivia, and Maya. And I saw Brecklin giving Olivia a hug. I think they were celebrating her first penalty of the year. Here comes Avril. Ends up going wide. Lorelei's got Maya there. Paisley. Avril trying to get a stick in there. It goes around the net. Olivia's got to try to push this up to Avril. Avril's got this, trying to push it deep. Defenseman got it though. That's going to be icing. Should be icing. Oh, no. Goes on net. 8:20 left in the second.
Great hustle. Man, you guys are rolling deep in here now.
So we've got Allie, Hensley, Elena, Maya, and Addie. Shot wide to the net. Maya's chasing this down. Over to Allie. Allie trying to get it out. Maya's, Summit able to get this. Takes a shot wide. Coach says, get there. Man, those girls falling all over the place. I don't know if something going on with the ice. This is the blue rink. We played in green rink and red rink. This is our first time in blue rink this tournament. That's up to Elena. Elena trying to get this out. Can't. Over to Addie. Addie's able to get this out. A lot of collisions. Summit able to push this right back in. Maya on it. They're able to center. Oh my gosh, 2 or 3 shots. Summit's able to get that in on, I don't know, several shots there. So they've got Paisley, Ash, Tamara, Addie, and Olivia. Here comes Paisley. Paisley trying to get this back up to Ash. Ash has it. Back to Paisley, who puts it in the corner. Tamara on the forecheck. That's painting. Parking orders. Shot by Summit, stopped by Brecklin. Here comes Paisley on a one-on-one. She takes a shot, covered up by the goalie. And Penny. They don't like those boys. All right, so we got Avril, Lorelai, and Allie, Olivia and Maya on defense. Here comes Summit coming hard. Getting around Olivia, trying to get around Maya. 2 shots stopped by Brecklin just right there. Allie sends this over to Lorelai. Lorelai's got Avril. Lorelai's got to trying to get this out. It does. But it's just sitting there. Avril tries to come over, but not in time. Over to Allie. Olivia's trying to send this back. Avril's going to come over there on the... No, Avril's coming off the ice. Elena coming on. And here comes Summit again. Nice move by Summit. Maya there, though. Oh, they try to center it. Allie's knocked off the puck. Another stop by Brecklin. Yeah, they didn't even count that as a shot on goal. I think... Oh, they did. But they're showing 13 for Summit. It's probably double that in reality. Paisley, Hensley, Elena. Paisley with the puck. Addie and Maya. Paisley gets picked. Brecklin trying to locate that puck and does. Olivia, Addie, Hensley, Paisley, and Elena. Paisley with the puck behind the net. Goes over to Addie. Addie trying to get that out to Hensley, who's got a chance here. Hensley working hard. Can't. Elena. Oh, goodness. I don't know why they don't call. It seems pretty one-sided on the calls. I am biased. The girl just lunged right into Elena. No call. Now they're calling something. Offsides, I guess. Paisley, Elena, Hensley, Olivia, and Addie. Summit wins that face-off. Olivia in the corner. Oh, tried to backdoor Brecklin, but she was able to stop that. Oh, and here comes Elena. Elena's got a chance. Elena gets that up to Hensley. Hensley's still on it. Oh, they get it around her. Man, that girl's, blocked by Olivia, picked up by Addie. Caught up in her skates. Over to Hensley. Hensley's still there. Paisley there. It's Elena. Allie, Tamara, Ash, Olivia, and Maya. Nice keeping. Oh, Allie has a chance. Allie and Tamara just working hard. Olivia sends that towards again. She got Ash open, tries to get it to Ash, but Ash is blocked out though off of Tamara's skate. And here comes Summit. Here comes Allie. Allie's got Ash with her. Allie sends that off the wall, but it's not past the mid, so but they call off icing. They're gonna call a penalty, I think, on Tamara. I'm not sure on who. It's kind of wild. Like, I feel like there's just so many like hits and collisions, but I don't know if Summit's been in the box. But anyway, we got Paisley, Avril, Addie, and Maya. 2 minutes. Gonna try to kill this power play. Arvada's gonna try to chase this down. She's gonna get there. She's going up to Paisley with it, off of Paisley's skate. Arvada knocked that stick away. Oh, peck away. I think some people like that big hit. Paisley ran into one of their players. Arvada able to get that into the neutral zone. Summit shot, but I think it hit the back of the net or went around somehow. .46 seconds left to kill this power play. It's going across the ice. Arvada's trying to chase it down. Can't get there. Oh, Arvada there now. Arvada pushes this up to Paisley. Arvada came off for Hensley now. 15 seconds left on this power play kill. I think Hensley's got this on the near board, trying to knock this into the neutral zone, and does. Hopefully this will end the power play. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, and that's it. So Tamara's coming out of the box. It takes a minute to change, so I had to bring Allie in. So we've got Allie, Paisley. There's a lot of battling in front of the net with Addie and one of the Summit players. Coach says something, somebody, where are you? And that's gonna go out, and we got a chance here. I think some people wanted a trip there, but they seem to be calling penalties in one direction only. And Paisley pushing this up to Allie. And that's going to end the second period. Oh, and sorry, I keep forgetting. I didn't change the period again. It is... We're going to be starting the third period in a minute.
Chocolate like
Some halftime entertainment.
Yeah.
Start the third period here at Allie, Ash, Tamara, Addie, and Olivia. Summit wins that faceoff. Allie on this forecheck. Ash going back in the corner. Over to Allie. Allie takes a shot, catches it. Allie's got another chance. Takes another shot, blocked by a Summit defender. Pushed out. Addie's on it. Ash just pushed 2 girls down. She gave her parents a look, I think. Paisley on it. Paisley pushes this out into the neutral zone and chasing it. She's got it. She's carving through some players. She gets hooked, but no call. Admiral's out there. Summit parents are loving the hook. Back over to Lorelei. Lorelei's got lots of ice. Tries to get it around, dumps it. Admiral's chasing. Paisley with it. Paisley with the shot. Oh, bounces off the goalie. Probably one of our best chances so far this game. Back to Avril. Avril's going to dump that again. And Summit's going to push this probably for an icing. Yeah, we're going to send this back.
Go, Summit!
So this line is Allie, Hensley, Elena, Olivia, and Maya. It's Allie over to Hensley, who tried to center. Elena on that. Hensley around the other side. Summit sends this out. This is not going to be hard enough for an icing, so Maya's picking this up. Oh, tries to send it up, but goes right to a Summit player, takes a shot. Oh, goodness. Looked like the Summit player took a shot. I don't know, there's another Summit player there that may have tapped it in, I'm not sure. Hard to defend. Paisley, Tamara, Ash, Maya, and Addie. Arvada wins this face-off, goes over to Paisley, dumps it. Sent out into the zone. Tamara trying to get that back in. Ash there. Paisley picks it up. Oh, Ash might have a chance here. Ash said, oh, I don't know what they're gonna. That was a penalty? Huh. We'll have to see that on replay. I don't know what this penalty would be. Let's see what they call. A tripping, kind of a. Even the ref gave a weak tripping signal, but tripping on Tamara. That'll bring. Got Addie, Olivia, Allie, and Avril. Try to kill this thing out. 2 minutes. We got 11 minutes left in the third period. Avril got a stick in there. Probably that could have probably been called a trip. But... oh goodness, that was off of Breckland's face. Avril trying to chase this down. Avril pushes the girl out and then dives. Avril back up. Avril blocks it, and Avril's just going to try to send that out, but didn't. Comes back around. Addie's there. Oh, Summit's able to center that, but thankfully no harm. Man, Summit just running a clinic on power play here. But we've been able to hold them off. Minute 9 left in the power play. Paisley and Hensley come out, or go on the ice. Looks like they got a cheering, well, I don't know if it's Summit's cheering squad, but so this is Hensley and Paisley trying to kill off the last minute here. Paisley's gonna have a chance. She gets kind of tripped, but able to get that out into the zone. Man, the Summit players are falling through. Now that must not have gotten out because that 71 there is big and physical, and for some reason doesn't draw a whistle. But 44 seconds still. Goodness, shot wide of the net. Paisley trying to get a stick on that. A shot bounces off of Addy. Doesn't look too phased by that. That ref was standing right there as a pick in front of the net, but he's moved. And Hensley, nice. It's going to be on net. Yeah, so that's not a nice. 20 seconds left. Uh-oh, they get around the forwards. Olivia gets enough on it to send that shot high. Paisley on this. Power play's now expired. That's going to bring Tamara out there, but no, okay, little confusion, but Tamara's coming out on the ice. So you got Tamara, Hensley, Paisley. Paisley trying to stop that. Paisley able to send that wide. Summit takes a shot. Summit took a shot. Brecklin was dropping, and it just slipped right under her pad before she could finish the drop. But the clock operator's only showing 19 shots on goal. I know there's got to be double that. For Summit. Maya pushed off the net, or off the puck. Back to Maya. Maya pushes that, just good lag, but I think this is going to still make it for ice. Then we can come back. 8:05 left. Ash, Tamara, Allie, Addie, and Maya. There's Maya back there. The defense has just been working super hard this game. There's only 3 of them. Ash trying to get that out, can't. Back over to Maya. Maya's trying to send that up. Goes into the neutral zone for the moment. Ash collides into the Summit player. A lot of falling. Some of that's got to have to do with this ice, but here comes Addie. Addie makes 2 miss, another miss. Addie's gonna have a chance for a shot. Oh, she's getting stick lifted. She takes the shot. Bad angle. Good stop by the goalie. Uh-oh. Okay, good. This girl. Yeah, they're gonna call icing. If she had reached out and controlled that puck, she'd have been off to the races. Paisley, Lorelei, Avril, Olivia, and Maya.
You take my hat, and I'm taking your hoodie, I'm taking your wallet, I'm taking this gun.
Paisley sends that wide. Lorelei on it. Lorelei trying to send that back over to Paisley. Paisley's got Avril there. Avril just couldn't quite get to it. Paisley has another chance. She's going to try to center this. Avril heading to the net. Looks like Summit's kind of controlling this out. Oh, nice stop by Olivia. But then it comes out. Maya. Just Maya back there working. Olivia's now back. Knocked Olivia out of the way. And Bit of a collision there.
Yeah, roll.
This will be Allie. I'm assuming Hensley and Elena. Yeah, Hensley, Elena, Olivia, and Addie. Franklin able to cover that up. Hensley tried to pull that out there. Elena gets a stick on it. Pushed away by Addie. Oh, Olivia just takes a big hit. Okay, they're gonna call this one. No. Wait, are they calling that on? Who are they calling this on? 6:10 left. Okay, 71. I can call her the enforcer. She's been a bulldog out there, but she's finally called for her first penalty. So Arvada up on a power play. Paisley, Ash, Tamara, Olivia, and Addie. Tamara sends this towards the net. Nice. It's a good shot by Tamara, but 3 seconds into the power play, covered by the goalie, and reset here. Ash and Tamara switch. Summit wins that face-off. Addie able to keep this in. Addie sends that up really high, bouncer towards the net. Oh! Summit, just one of the Summit players just pushed, punch, I don't know, pushed or punched, but Ash in the head, but of course, the Summit parents are clapping that, which is interesting. So same line. Oh, this is Tamara wins the face-off. Tamara took face-off and won it. Addie's going to have a chance, gets it back over to Paisley. They're controlling it here. Back to Addie. They've got Olivia open on the side, or Tamara. Tamara's calling for it. Ash is going to be able to keep that in. We're all stacked up there. Uh-oh. Man, that's a long skate. Oh, and here comes Paisley back the other way. Paisley's gonna get knocked off the ball. Oh, okay, they're gonna call that a penalty. I was gonna say, like, Summit parents love that, but then of course they get rightfully called a penalty. So we're gonna go up on a 5-3 power play here. Refs' whistles seem to have finally started working. So we'll have a minute here, 5-on-3. Allie, Hensley, Paisley, Addie, and Maya. I think they're gonna try to give it all that they can. I mean, there's 5 minutes left in the game, but it'd be nice to get a score here. Oh, over to Hensley. Hensley's going to take a shot. That was blocked by the glove of a player. Back to Maya. They're able to clear this. Over to Paisley. Paisley trying to find somebody. Paisley's covered up. Hensley. 30 seconds on this 5-on-3. We're able to clear this back out. We got to be able to do something on a 5-on-3. Summit with a nice cross-ice pass. This will kill a little bit of time. 17 seconds. Allie with it. Hensley with it. Back to Allie. They got to get it across the ice. And think. Well, this is going to be a penalty on somebody. Okay. Summit. Let's see if they know how to do these penalties. The third penalty doesn't start until the first penalty expires. So we're going to have another minute 12 or so on a 5-on-3. But the ref's whistles finally started working here with little too late, but it's looks like Paisley, Hensley, and Tamaro stay in there. Olivia, the only sort of regular defensive player, and Allie on center here. Paisley over to Olivia. Olivia's going to wind up for a shot wide. Paisley with it. Paisley back to Olivia. It goes out. Summit is wreaking havoc here. They're actually controlling the puck. This girl could probably just skate it around a little bit. Tamara's trying to get it. Tamara knocks her off the puck. Oh, and here comes Allie. Allie's got a 1-on-2. Gets past one defender. Gonna try to backhand it or try to center it. Over to Tamara. Oh. Tamara got tripped, no call. Over to Olivia. Still have 15 seconds on this 5-on-3, but all right, here comes Paisley. She's going to wind up for a shot. Bad save. Over to Olivia. Olivia's taking a shot wide. Now it's 5-on-4. Summit's able to bring in another player. Olivia back on it. Oh, it gets past Olivia. It'll be off to the races for Summit. They take a shot and goal. So they get a short-needed goal there. Pretty crushing, and I think that runs the clock. They've got it stopped at the moment at 2:56. But looks like Avril, Elena, and Lorelei. Maya and Addie. Avril's going to take the face-off. Avril wins the face-off. We're still on a power play here. Oh, gets past Maya. Addie there, though. Addie's using a good body there to knock the girl out of the way. Upward to Lorelei. Lorelei's got to get this up to Avril. Does, but then it doesn't get out. So now we got Addie coming back the other way. Addie might just skate this. Oh, little bit of hooking, but not enough for a call. Lorelei's got to try to dump this in. Does. Nobody there, though. Avril trying to find it. And there's no power play anymore. Back over to Addie, who sends that for offsides, and we'll have a line change. Paisley, Allie, Ash. And Tamara's sitting. I don't know if she's going to come out next shift or if it's kind of like mixing the lines a bit, but oh. Frecklin covering that. 1:41 left in the thirds. And they're not running the clock, so Might have a true 141 left. Paisley on face. Olivia back there. Allie there. Ash. Paisley's got, she sees some space in front of her. She's gonna try to get this up to Allie. It's just trapped in skates. Allie's gonna pick this up and take a shot. Ash is there, covered by the goalie. .120 left. Oh, they're going to get Ash on a penalty. I don't know what that is. Oh, offsetting roughing calls. They put them both on the clock, but they shouldn't be. And they'll be in the box for the rest of the game. So we've got Allie, Hensley, Paisley, who just took a shot wide. Olivia and Maya. And they send this wide of the net. It's Maya trying to get to it first. Can't. Here comes Allie. Allie gets knocked off the puck. Paisley picks it up. Paisley tries to get this up to Hensley. Looks like that's going to be an ice. And that 48 seconds will bring out Avril, Lorelei, and Tamara. So Tamara's okay. She's out on the ice now. Addie and Olivia on defense. Here comes Avril. Avril able to knock that out. Good lag, but it's got a terrible roll on the puck. I think it's going to go for an ice. Bummer. Good lag, but the puck was rolling, not sliding. And this is Tamara on the face-off. Lorelai got to get there to help, but no. Oh, goes back around the other way. It's Olivia. Olivia trying to chase that down. Tamara's trying to send that over to Avril. Avril gets hung up. Summit, it's at 71. That's been their enforcer. He only has one penalty, but I don't know. There goes some more hitting. I think that'll be icing with 2.9 seconds left. And I think coach is like, just end it. Just run the 2.9, that's it. Well, Summit is on to the finals, beating Arvada here 5-0. Summit's a tough team. Physical. So last game for Arvada. So Summit will go on to play for the championship, the state championship at 5, and they'll play the winner of Vale and Steamboat. Just the way it worked out, we never got to play Steamboat, but so that concludes the season. Some girls will be doing spring team, summer stuff, but signing off for this season.